For students like myself to come to the Holocaust Museum, it educates you to learn about the past and think about the future, what you can change.
I think this is a museum that everyone should visit because it shows you what happened in the past, how people were treated, and how we shouldn't let this happen again.
The most important lesson I learned is that everyone is equal and everyone should be treated with respect because people are people.
I'm here in one of the most powerful educational institutions in the world. More than 6 million teachers developed its curriculum over 70 years ago. These teachers were not just educators. They were artists, bakers, tradesmen, parents, and children, people from every walk of life. And decades later, their lessons continue to inspire and inform us and are more relevant than ever. Hello, I'm Lester Holt, and I'm standing in the Illinois Holocaust Museum and Education Center in Skokie, Illinois. Every day, hundreds of people come through these doors and experience an institution not only dedicated to honoring the memories of those lost in the Holocaust, but to teaching current and future generations how to confront hatred, prejudice, and indifference.
The educational mission of this institution is so fundamental and so essential to the challenges of our world today. The Holocaust may have occurred some 70 years ago, but its universal lessons and its truths continue to speak to us today, informing our world and the imperative of acting justly.
In 2005, the Illinois General Assembly enacted the Illinois Holocaust and Genocide Education Mandate, which requires every public elementary and high school to include instruction of the Holocaust and other acts of genocide in its curriculum. Nearly 600 school children are welcomed into these exhibits each day. They leave not only with a greater understanding of how and why the Holocaust occurred, but how they, as individuals, can assure that it doesn't happen again.
It's important for all children of all religions to realize the importance of what the world is capable, what human beings are capable of doing to other human beings. And only through education and through feelings can they experience this. And we here in the museum can bring this home to them and teach them.
People can really be this cruel, and people can really treat other people this horrible and really don't realize that people are people, human beings are human beings no matter what they look like or what they believe in, what race they are, where they were born. It doesn't matter, people are people.
This program is very important, especially for this age group, because I think it gives them something to think about for their entire life and how words and what they do and actions really affect other people.
The kids are immersed in the environment, they're immersed in the history. There's great docents that are here that really engage the children in questioning and answering. By looking at the displays, by looking at the artifacts, the photographs, the kids really get to connect with what they've been learning about. And once they connect, then once the head gets involved, then the heart can get involved. And then hopefully in the future, they can use their hands and feet to make a difference in their world.
How many of you know that words can really hurt you?
For elementary school children, that journey begins with a visit to Make a Difference, the Miller Family Youth Exhibition. Using interactive displays along with creative role-playing, children are taught the lessons of the Holocaust through character education, not by focusing only on history, but by encouraging children to take a stand on issues that matter to them, motivating them to become upstanders, not bystanders, when they encounter challenging social situations in their own lives.
I've learned to speak up, and like if your friend's getting bullied, you should go and speak up to your teacher, so you should tell them, and then they'll stop it, and then so the whole world can be a bully-free zone and a safe place to live.
I'd certainly like to see young people take with them from this exhibit. The knowledge that what they do is important and how they treat others is important. And the better that they are educated, the more they are aware of what could happen, the more likely it won't if they can prevent it.
These doors are open to all of us, regardless of age, race, or belief. But the lessons taught here reach deeply into the community in other, less expected ways. The Law Enforcement and Democracy Initiative is a unique training program for Chicago Police Academy recruits that examines the role of authority through the lens of the Holocaust. By participating in identity and self-awareness exercises, touring the museum's exhibits, and speaking with survivors, the recruits learn how to become more enlightened, sensitive, and responsive civil servants.
Personally, attending the Law Enforcement and Democracy Initiative was an excellent experience for me. It gave me a different viewpoint of my job. We are here for a purpose, and that purpose is to be the upstander, the voice of the citizen. And it has taught me that my role as a law enforcement officer will impact society and how I should treat people within that society.
Through its broad range of educational programs, visitors learn that the atrocities of the Holocaust were not aberrations of history, but have implications for the world today. By engaging visitors in conversations about the Holocaust and other genocides, the Illinois Holocaust Museum and Education Center provides an environment that encourages exploration and creates a desire within all of us to learn more, moving us from memory to action and transforming our future.
This museum and education center belongs to everyone and is a place where every visitor, whether young or older, is transformed by the experience. We hope that our visitors understand the power that each of us holds through our individual actions, that one person can make a difference and can change the world.